Let's rock! To make this technique work, we're going to need some texture. You can use it on bark, a plaster cast, a Sharpie or anything with texture, but for this video I used an XPS foam block, textured with the old ball of aluminium foil. It's a cheap and effective way of giving the foam a nice random surface. You can prime the piece any color you like, in this case I'm just using a neutral grey. From here, I dabbed on different browns and reds with a sponge. These are just to provide an undertone, and while you can add other colors, bear in mind we're going to wash over these soon. Next, I made a mix of red and blue inks. The ratio was about 10 parts red to 1 blue, and the mix was heavily watered down. I just painted this all over the piece. Once it dries, it will look a lot like a large chunk of chocolate. Do not eat it. At this point you can add in some greens if you like, but I just went ahead and washed it with a heavily diluted black ink. After that, it still looks like chocolate, still tastes dreadful, and still doesn't look very stony. What I did next was dry brush it with several layers of ivory. You could mix some blue in for the first few layers, but it wasn't necessary here. Your mileage may vary depending on your paints and inks. This isn't the way I usually do rock colors, but it's useful to have different ways to do things, and it does look pretty good if I say so myself. Now back to work on the guild build. Bye!